Hey everybody, I think I mentioned this in a previous video that my router's been acting up. I reset it, I unplugged all the stuff, all the cables from the back. I even updated the firmware, I even downgraded the firmware, and it was still, Wi-Fi was still dropping out. And I thought the problem was the Wi-Fi, so the router was, I thought the router was the problem, so I added a fan on it, and here's what I did. So I added a fan because I thought it was overheating. And here's the fan. I got this thermal take fan. It's a 100mm one, and it's very quiet. It's running only at 5 volts because the USB only gives you 5 volt. There is I plug it in the back. You can barely hear. You can't even hear the fan, but it's cooling the. It's spinning fast enough to be cooling the router. It's cool now. I don't feel any heat generating anywhere on the thing when I touch it. There's no heat. Only thing I need to do now is I need to put a filter in front of it so the dust won't go in there, because it's gonna get really dusty. What I did was I cut the USB. I cut the regular USB. I cut the end part of it, and I separated the wire, black and red, and connected to the black and red of the connection over here. And that's how you power this up. But so I did this. The router is cool, and it was still dropping the Wi-Fi. So I eliminate this one. I eliminate this one, so the router is not a problem, and now it's the modem. So this is what I did with the modem. So my cable modem is in the garage. I did the same thing. I put a 80mm fan over here, and I put a filter on it because my garage is much dirtier. So I'm gonna do the same thing with my router now. This thing was really running really hot, so the cause of the overheating was this one. I put a pot over here, or pan, whatever you call this, pot. And this thing was really hot. The bottom was really hot. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using this pot over here to cool down as a heat shield, as a heat sink. I'm using this as a heat sink, so it's sucking all the hot air into the pot, and the fan is blowing cold air into the cooler air into the modem. Modem is cool now. Don't feel any heat, except the bottom part is still a little bit warm, and so far it hasn't crashed at all. I haven't had any internet dropout for the last day and a half. So before I used to get it every day. I get an internet dropout. Now no, it's working really good. So this concept is working. What I'm probably gonna do next is I'm gonna find. I have a notebook cooler somewhere in the garage. So mess in my garage, so we can't really find it right now. I'm gonna put it in the bottom part so you can have air coming in there. And there's no holes in the bottom, so you're just gonna cool the plastic around it. And then I'm gonna keep this one as it's like that. So I'm gonna have two fans. I'm gonna hook it up, and my repeater here, router repeater. There's two USB ports there, so I'm just gonna hook up the other USB port right there, the open slot. Then you should be able to power the notebook cooler. So this road is gonna be cool. It's gonna run cool, and I won't have any more problems. Right now I don't have any problems at all, but yeah, I just want to make sure that it's gonna run much cooler than before. Alright, that's it. This is my not so high-tech cooling system for my modem, and so far it's working, so I can't complain. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.